I'm waiting for the big fish here, John. I'm waiting for the
be
big
patient.
bite. Patience is key in what we're doing today, isn't it?
Absolutely.
In case what you're wondering what we're doing, we are looking for big blackfish. We're not just coming out here looking for a limit of 14-inch fish, right, John?
That's what you came to me for, and I'm going to try to do my best to deliver the service to you.
I gave John a special request. He's got a new charter boat business going on as well. You know John II, and you also know his father, John Ritchie from Terminal Tackle in Kings Park, home of some of the best blackfishing around. And I came to John with a request. I said, find me a couple dozen hermit crabs, put me on the meat. I want a 10-pound blackfish, and that's what we're doing today, right?
We're going to hopefully try to.
We're going to be fishing the Smithtown Reef. We're going to go down around 11B in the obstruction buoy and work to the west. There's plenty of big blackfish in November and even into December, right?
Fishing here will be good for another month or so. As we speak.
I'm in the riff.
All right, folks, it's time for the Northeast Premier Fishing Show, The Fishing Line with Rich Johnson, now in our second decade. The Fishing Line is brought to you by The Outdoor Channel, real outdoors for real people. The one, the only outdoor channel. And by the Long Island Power Authority. More choice, better service, LIPA. And by the Fishing Report Hotline. 24-hour fishing reports by phone when you need them. The Fishing Line with Rich Johnson is also brought to you in part by Yamaha, when you want the best.
Hey folks, you've been coming to the fishingline.com site for years for the only up-to-the-minute fishing reports on the web. Now get the same great reports 24 hours a day by telephone. That's right, the new Fishing Line report line is up and running, and best of all, it's free. No membership fees, no pay-by-the-minute fees that cost you nothing. A free phone call for the best updated reports 24 hours a day, all by phone. Call 516-977-2088. 516-977-2088.
The Outdoor Channel is the channel you've been waiting for. We bring you the real outdoors with hours of hunting action each and every day. If real outdoor entertainment is what you're looking for, then you need the Outdoor Channel. Call your cable provider to let them know that you want the only real outdoor network, the Outdoor Channel.
Oh, fish on, here we go. Hey folks, when I'm not out here doing the Fishing Line television show, guess what I'm doing? I'm on WGBB 1240 AM, bringing you the Fishing Line radio show every Saturday afternoon with up-to-the-minute fishing reports throughout the show, weekly guest experts sharing their tips and secrets, and we take your phone calls live on the air. If you want to know where the fish are, not where they were, join me every Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. on WGBB 1240 AM radio for the Fishing Line.
Hey fishermen, for the most comprehensive reports and fishing information on the internet, log on to www.thefishingline.com. Thefishingline.com has fishing reports for boats, surf, freshwater, or party and charter boats for Long Island's tri-state area. Now you can listen to the Fishing Line radio show live on the web, Saturdays at 4 p.m. or see video clips of the TV show. Know where they are, not where they were, with thefishingline.com. What you need to know in fishing, it's www.thefishingline.com.
Late in the season with water temps dropping, it was time to give the old targeting game one more try. Looking for trophy blackfish to end the season, we used hermit crabs and departed Stony Brook Harbor to hit the Smithtown Reef and pieces west towards Huntington.
And what you notice I'm doing is I'm trying to bounce it around to find the hole again and fall inside of it. I generally don't bounce sinkers for blackfish because they're not real aggressive toward chasing a bait. So what I do is I'll let it drop, wait a minute or two. If you don't get hit right away, then I'll work around the boat until I find a little dip or a hole inside the wreck and fall down into it. There we go.
Here we go, fish on, here we go. Man!
Now I just gotta get them out of the wreck. There we go. Yep. Bet between. All right. That's fishing.
Let's see what you got here. Is he going to swing him in or you going to net him? I got you.
Just net him anyway. Rather be safe than sorry.
Oh, that's a nice fish right there. That's a good start.
All right.
There you go. Woo, that's a nice 4 or 5 pound fish. The full bounty of Long Island Sound. Look at that. That's nice.
It's got some nice lips on her.
Well, that is in there.
Right at the beginning of the incoming tide. And when I dropped it down, I felt the wreck, and then it fell another 2 or 3 feet, so I know it was inside of it. And the minute it hit the bottom, well, she decided to go after it. Rich, I do have a hook pull.
I was just going to ask you if you got one of those.
In the right side there?
A real nice little looking blackfish. Here you go there, John.
Take care of this guy for us. Yeah, she's happy. We'll let this Rich.
We'll let him go. Let it go.
For another day.
That's right. We'll take a couple home to eat for sure, but always nice to throw a couple back. Yeah, just swing him in over your left shoulder.
All right.
That's a nice fish. That goes
There
in
we
the
go.
live well.
That works for me.
Beautiful. Good job. There's some dinner for tonight. Oh, I had one too. Man, oh man, they're stealing my bait on me. Yeah, swing them in.
Yeah, I got it.
Now look at the rust on him. Look at all this rust on this fish. You can tell he's been sitting on some steel. Look at how the different colorations. Some of them pick up that rust color and some don't. That's pretty cool. And I got my bait robbed.
It's amazing how these fish will lie upside down on their heads and their noses. Get them. Try to get the hook out of here without hurting them. I got it. All right, buddy. Go live to see another day. The one thing you got to remember with blackfish is you got to be patient. You first feel a couple taps, you don't want to go swinging the hook right away. You know, let them, feel a couple taps. Be patient.
There we go. There's a fish. It's a small fish.
Ah, fish on.
Little something here.
Ah.
There we go. There's a monster.
I got fish working me right now.
I'm just getting warmed up, folks. Here we go.
See, I just had 2 little taps and I didn't swing at it.
Oh, there we go, John. Yeah. Woo.
All right. Nice fish.
There we go. And it took a lot of current to get these fish to bite. Like most other fish, even like bass and bluefish on the slack tide, folks, they'll just, that's a nice fish right there.
That is. We'll let him just...
3, 4 pound fish.
There we go.
Yeah. Let me give you some slack here.
Another good fish for you.
But just like anything else, it takes current to make these fish want to bite also.
Yeah, it's a little incentive to turn them on.
This is a real
That slack
dog.
tide, just the way it is with any other species, you generally don't do too well. These
Right.
guys started to turn on about an hour ago, and now we're in the middle of the tide, and
Right.
it seems like we have a pretty good bite going.
And they're giving me a more of a consistent bite. They've been so finicky. They're just kind of pushing around and feel like porgies. And like we've shown you here before with Jimmy Schneider and Desi O'Sullivan, some of the other sharpies on the North Shore here, is you got to ignore those pecks.
Correct.
It's hard. The hardest thing to do in blackfishing, and this is where patience comes in, which I don't have a lot of, is ignoring the bagals and the small fish and waiting for the bang, bang, the real shake your hand type bite, right?
Even these guys, the first, you get a couple taps, it feels like almost light porgy bites. You just got to be patient, sit
Right.
it through, and they'll stop for a minute. Then sometimes come back. You'll feel
Right.
the same light thing. Once you start feeling the hard thumps after that second or third one, and it's in their mouth, that's when you have to get ready to set the hook. But patience is key to catching blackfish.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Let's get you in the cooler and get you back in the water.
Ooh.
There you go.
So how long do we want to give a spot before you say, you know what, it's not happening, the big bites aren't coming, let's go find some bigger fish?
Generally give a spot about an hour, depending on the conditions, the tide. If I've got good moving water and nothing happens in an hour, I usually pick my hook up, go try a different spot, maybe deeper, shallower, It all depends on the time of year. Once again, if the water temperature is about 50 degrees, I don't want to fish any shallower than 40 feet. Not like I did in the spring and the fall.
Excellent. Now, we've been here probably 45 minutes to an hour with just a couple of small fish, but this is a Smithtown Reef. So what happens is we got two choices. We can either go east around Cranes Neck and Oldfield to some of the more structure-oriented places there, or we're going to go back to Northport and Huntington, 11B, in that area where there's greater structure, because in between both areas, from where we are, really there isn't a lot of stuff.
No, it's pretty open water. I mean, you have occasional rock pile here and there. I'm going to take us west today.
Okay.
I want to go west, fish a couple of wrecks in about 40 to 50 feet
Well, let's
of water.
go do that now.
Sounds like a plan.
53. We have 53 great energy-saving tips that will help save on your electric bill. Like our tips 1 and 6. Compact fluorescent bulbs last longer and use almost 75% less electricity than regular bulbs. And clean fixtures improve efficiency by almost 20%. For more energy-saving tips, visit www.lipower.org and download our 53 Ways to Save Energy pamphlet. LIPA. More choice, better service.
Hey folks, you've been coming to the fishingline.com site for years for the only up-to-the-minute fishing reports on the web. Now get the same great reports 24 hours a day by telephone. That's right, the new Fishing Line report line is up and running, and best of all, it's free. No membership fees, no pay-by-the-minute fees that cost you nothing. A free phone call for the best updated reports 24 hours a day, all by phone. Call 516-977-2088, 516-977-2088.
The Outdoor Channel is the channel you've been waiting for. We bring you the real outdoors with hours of hunting action each and every day. If real outdoor entertainment is what you're looking for, then you need the Outdoor Channel. Call your cable provider to let them know that you want the only real outdoor network, the Outdoor Channel.
Hey fishermen, for the most comprehensive reports and fishing information on the internet, log on to www.thefishingline.com. Thefishingline.com has fishing reports for boats, surf, freshwater, or party and charter boats for Long Island's tri-state area. Now you can listen to the Fishing Line radio show live on the web, Saturdays at 4 p.m., or see video clips of the TV show. Know where they are, not where they were, with thefishingline.com. What you need to know in fishing, it's www.thefishingline.com.
Established in 1985, Terminal Tackle boasts the largest inventory of quality fishing tackle in the New York metro area. Terminal Tackle offers everything you can imagine, from what else? Terminal tackle to inshore and offshore tackle, and for the do-it-yourselfer, rod building materials with blanks, thread, or fly tying materials, and even sinker and bucktail molds to pour your own. Terminal Tackle is a 70-page catalog for easy shopping from home or over the internet. Log on to www.terminaltackleco.com to get a free copy of the catalog. Now, how does this blackfish bite differ? And take us through the progression of October into November when you're fishing some of these reefs, like the Smithtown Reef and some of these public places where you have a lot of boat traffic.
These fish generally start off real shallow. Early October, they're going to be sitting in 15, 17 feet of water. As the days get colder and the water starts cooling off, they're going to move into 20, 30-foot spots, 30 to 40, like the artificial reef at Smithtown. Any place where there's good structure. Now we're getting into November, they're moving much deeper. They're going to be shallow as 40 feet of water and start working their way into 80, 90, even some 100-foot spots here.
And every season really can be different. It's all based on water temperature.
Correct, yeah. The Smithtown Reef is a great, easy place to fish. Not a lot of tide. It's real easy to find. Problem is, because it does get a lot of pressure from a lot of fishermen, especially in the month of October when the blackfishing starts getting good.
Right.
That's a great spot. It's a great early spot. Once you get into a little bit later in the season, it's been fish hard for a few weekends. You want to start moving off into rock piles off of the cranes in about 30 to 40 feet of water. And if you know the local wrecks, you can do just as well on them. Anywhere between, again, in October, November, 30 to 40 feet. As fall goes on, you want to start moving a little deeper.
Oh, there we go. Here comes the fish. Ooh. See which way he wants to go.
All right.
That felt like a black. Oh, that feels like a nice fish. There we go.
Yep, nice fish, nice fish.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Now we're talking.
Good job.
Oh, this one's been all beat up on the the wreck and stuff. Look at that. Whew. See, yeah, have a seat here, John. As we were saying before, look at that. Look at this fins all beat up and stuff.
It looks like he's been chewed on a little bit in here.
I've been down there a while.
Plus, if you look at the head here, you see all the scrapes and scratches from him in the wreck.
In the wreck, right. There we go. Hold on to that for a second.
You got it.
So now that the tide started to pick up again, what we did was we actually ended up resetting the anchors a little bit, and that's what blackfishing really is, no matter where you happen to be in the metropolitan area, whether it's Rhode Island or New Jersey and in between. It's finagling starboard, port, port, and wiggling back onto different areas of the one piece you're on, right?
Correct. And I mean, sometimes adjusting your line 5-10 feet, letting it in, moving the boat up a few feet, that makes the difference. I mean, the Brett could be big, but it could be 20 feet of a 100-foot barge that's only producing blackfish like this.
Because what happens is they'll sit on a particular corner that particular day. They'll like the northeast corner, the southwest corner.
Correct.
That has to do a lot really with more current direction, strength of current, and incoming versus outgoing, where they're going to lay up on these pieces, right?
Correct. And on this piece here, we're sitting on a wreck right now. It's small, broken up, I believe a big old schooner of some sort.
Right.
Generally, you want to try to get inside of it. You know, I was watching you fish, and you did exactly what you needed to do. You let it go down, you bounced around a few feet, and you dropped it to a hole, and you were successful here. On different pieces of bottom, rocky areas, like, you know, Connecticut has a lot of rocky reefs and structures. Sometimes they'll adjust to a different side of a rock, you know, depending on the tide. However, they can be, you know, at their comfort. These are actually, believe it or not, very lazy fish.
Right.
They're not going to move very much. They're not going to chase a bait like a bluefish or a striped bass would.
You got to put it right there in front. Let's put that in live well and do some more fishing.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, baby. Getting my groove back on. Oh, yeah, baby. How's that feel like?
Yes.
Is that going to be a pig?
Feels like a decent fish.
Let me hear the net, please, Dwayne. Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
He's not ready yet. Come on.
I got it, thank you.
Yeah, he's coming around.
Yeah, come around this way.
That's
it.
You got to keep him clear of the boat. All right, he's coming through.
That's a
my
nice
right.
fish right there. Woo!
All right.
That's your toy. That's 6 pounds. It's a nice looking
Solid
fish.
5'6".
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was hungry, that guy. Nice white chin blackfish.
You got to just kind of bounce. There it is.
There we go.
Woo!
All right.
Nice. That one's going home. Nice fish there, John.
Thank you.
That's all part of the fall combo up here in the Sound. You got some blackfish, you got striped bass and bluefish all running through here in November as everything's heading west and the blackfish are heading out deep.
Yeah, good fish here.
Nice looking fish.
Healthy, too.
There you go. Throw them in there.
Yeah. Save that for later.
Beautiful. Good job, man.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the netting.
Good ratings, though, for the show. You showed how to get a hook out.
Yeah,
All
baby. Right. Woo!
How are we looking here? Swinger or netter? All right, looks like he's got some shoulders.
Yep, he's going to swing them.
You got it, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Got a little dinner going here. Now we're cranking, baby.
Let's get back down there.
Hey folks, you've been coming to the fishingline.com site for years for the only up-to-the-minute fishing reports on the web. Now get the same great reports 24 hours a day by telephone. That's right. The new Fishing Line report line is up and running, and best of all, it's free. No membership fees, no pay-by-the-minute fees that cost you nothing. A free phone call for the best updated reports 24 hours a day, all by phone. Call 516-977-2088. 516-977-2088.
The Outdoor Channel is the channel you've been waiting for. We bring you the real outdoors with hours of hunting action each and every day. If real outdoor entertainment is what you're looking for, then you need the Outdoor Channel. Call your cable provider to let them know that you want the only real outdoor network, the Outdoor Channel.
Hey fishermen! For the most comprehensive reports and fishing information on the internet, log on to www.thefishingline.com. Thefishingline.com has fishing reports for boats, surf, freshwater, or party and charter boats for Long Island's tri-state area. Now you can listen to the Fishing Line radio show live on the web, Saturdays at 4 p.m. or see video clips of the TV show. Know where they are, not where they were, with thefishingline.com. What you need to know in fishing, it's www.thefishingline.com.
Just got to unearth one out of the wreck. Someone's got, you know, I think I'm going to do what Rich does. I'm going to slide over to his spot.
Woo! Sometimes you get to a point where you got a stalemate sometimes, you know, John? You just wait to see what he's going to do.
Another good fish.
That's another good fish, sure.
Let's get back. There we go. Good.
Oh, yeah.
My friend.
Well, you got the hook out right there, John.
That's what fishing on this boat's all about.
That's it. Babe. That's it, man.
Another 4-pound class fish.
Absolutely.
Today's turned out to be a great day.
Oh, that might be a pig. Wow. Boy, you hit that thing hard, and then it got a couple real good thumps. Now he just seems to be coming up. Once he sees the surface, he'll start running again.
Yep.
There he goes. Oh!
Where is he?
He came right off the hook.
Did you have one?
That was a big fish. You see the bend in that rod?
I saw the bend.
That was a big one, too. You see, and they got this little tiny soft back body that goes in there with a couple little claspers that can hold right on there. Like that. See, and they just wrap themselves over in there. You can see it's got these two little, almost like a couple little legs in here. That just kind of, it's like a little hook that hooks itself into the back of the bait. And what I'm going to do is take the hermit crab like this, and this is a big one, and they can pinch you, and they're pretty strong. Easy. So I'm going to come in the soft part here, come through the soft tail, like so, and then come out in the middle of the body with the hook exposed. That's how we're going to hang it. This is what we're looking for trophy blackfish. Trophy blackfish, anything over 10 pounds or close to it, is considered a trophy, particularly on the North Shore here. So let's see what we can do. And you'll go through a bunch of small fish. Oh, John. Oh, that would hit like a freight train. Let's see what we got here.
Another nice fish.
Another nice fish. Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Give you some slack. That's a fish right there. Oh, that's a nice one right there. Oh! Oh! That's pulling some line, John.
Yeah, well, don't lose him.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Woo!
How we doing there?
Don't panic, don't panic. Just take a couple of breaths. He's fighting, then he takes a rest on the way up. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's a nice fish. Whoa!
Yeah, a little bulldog action. You got to enjoy it.
Look at this. Bulldog, baby. What beautiful clear water here in November, too. Look at this coming up. Look at that. Oh, there's a... What's that, a bass behind it? Was that another blackfish? You see that?
That's a...
Another blackfish.
That's another fish.
Another big blackfish came right up behind it looking for that hermit crab. Coming right at you there. There you go, John.
All right,
yeah.
There we go.
Woo! That's what we're talking about. That's another 8 or 9 pound fish. Oh, man. Whoa, that might even, you think that's not 10? You think that's 10?
It's solid 8 anyway.
Wow. See,
nice fish.
See, this is what we're talking about here on Trophy Tog. Here's the, where's the...
Yeah, I got him here.
Look at that. Look at the size. This guy's had some dental work taken off. Had some teeth broken from living here all summer and being chewed on. That fish is going to be a solid 8 pounds. Wow, that is a bulldog. See, that's what we're talking about. Hermit crabs, tough line, and you got to be patient weighing them out. And patience really is key here, ignoring those small little bites from small blackfish and bagals too, right, John?
Without patience, blackfishing you're not going to be successful at all. You
Right.
got to wait them out. You know, you feel a bite, stops for a minute or two, you got to stick it out. Wait till they come back and let you know they're ready to come up.
Man, that's a nice fish, man. Let's
No,
get the hook out of
Good
that.
job. Let's get another one.
Exactly. Where's the hook at? Thanks, Dwayne. Look at this. Man, oh man.
Okay, grab that leader right there. There you go.
Oh,
2 solid bulldog
this.
fish.
That is nice, man. Woo! Look at that. You want to let him go?
It's up to you.
We'll let him go for you folks. I want you folks to come out here with John and get big blackfish. And we saw a big blackfish follow this to the surface. You might even try to have a bite going on there. Come on over here. We'll put him back here right where he came from. Look at this. That is a nice fish, boy. Woo! Man, them hermits come on. The power of the hermit crab. Now, not available everywhere. We Go Fishing Bait and Tackle has them. Terminal Tackle, we're coming out of with John Ritchie and his father, John Ritchie Sr. They have hermit crabs on occasion as well. But we're talking trophy blackfishing today is what we're looking to do. Oh, that's a big fish right there. Woo! Oh, oh, that thing was pumping. Oh, baby. Oh, I love blackfishing. There we go. Now we're talking.
Nice fish.
Oh, look
Real
at that.
nice fish.
Look at that.
All right, back up.
Slide him. Helps back up. Well, he's not ready yet.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo!
Nice fish, my man. Nice fish. Check this guy out.
Whoa.
That's a
Man,
solid
oh, man.
9-pound fish.
Yeah. Woo, baby.
We know how to find them, that's for sure.
That's what we're doing here. Woo.
Get this in there. Good set. Everything was done perfectly.
Oh, man.
Except for you.
Yeah, just hold him up here for a second, there, John. That is nice, man. That's one of the largest I've had in a long, long time. That's a good solid 9-pound fish,
That's
huh?
a solid 8-9-pound fish.
Woo!
Absolutely.
Man, oh man.
That's
a nice fish.
great job.
Yeah, let's pop that hook out of there, John.
You got it. Get in between his teeth. There we go.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, look at that. Oh,
That's a hell of a
son.
fish.
That is nice, man. Well, John, yeah, have a seat.
Good job, my friend.
Have a seat. Thanks for being a guest on the show. We want to thank everybody for coming out here with us today. And John, you got your own charter business going now. We'll put the phone number up on the screen. And you heard John tell us about his new charter business earlier in the show. And that's what Long Island Sound has with you. Coming out of Connecticut, even Rhode Island in the middle of November has blackfish opportunities still available to it. As long as the weather's nice, we got a beautiful day here today.
That we do.
But here you got striped bass, bluefish November. You can put a nice mixed bag together. You pop a few sea bass in a deeper water. And make sure you get over to Terminal Tackle and see John and his dad, who have been longtime supporters here at the Fish Line. But John, great job, man. You put us on the
Thank you very
meat. I
much.
appreciate it, man.
My pleasure.
Thanks to you and your mate, Dwayne. Folks, we'll see you here next week on the Fish Line in your own backyard, whether it's Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, no matter where we are, it's your backyard showing you where the fish are and how to catch them. John, great job, man. That was a nice fish.
Good job catching
Thanks,
fish.
man.
Excellent.
They're going to read the credits. Let's catch a few more.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, that's a swinger. Little guy.
The Fishing Line with Rich Johnson has been brought to you by the Outdoor Channel, real outdoors for real people, the one, the only outdoor channel. And by the Long Island Power Authority, more choice, better service, LIPA. And by the Fishing Report Hotline, 24-hour fishing reports, by phone when you need them. The Fishing Line with Rich Johnson was also brought to you in part by Yamaha, when you want the best.